I've just caught him out. Yes, good. We are live as well. You chose the most awkward time for you to turn around.
I'm just going to the loo. No, carry on.
In the office, Tom.
There we go. I am in the office. Yes, I am in the office. There we go. I've got a light so you can actually see me. I am. Nice. I'm in the garden shed.
Beautiful. Right, here we go. Live. This is where it becomes window-tastic on my computer.
I'm going to wait for the notification. You are live.
Yeah, well, the notification has just come in and kicked in on mine.
There's live on mine up there.
Yep, phone, everything. Those links should be shared out by Kirk on Facebook, Mark on Twitter. They're monitoring that. And then, of course, in they come. Here they go, everybody. Callum Burrell, hello. Paul Hobbs, good morning, New Zealand. So whilst people start to gather, and I just do this, stringing it out, waiting for people to come in, 36 watching. Hello all, David Irwin, Nikki Jones, Gary Ludwin, evening all, up it goes. Welcome everybody, welcome to Friday.
I need something Antipodean, I've got nothing Antipodean. Yeah.
Turn the computer upside down. Turn the screen upside down, that's it, just do that. Flip it over, there you go.
Nothing.
Right, here everybody comes. Right, Jane Cuskin, Michelle Williams, Lindsay Burrell, Penny Simpson, Karen Spackman, Stephen Ferguson, Christine Gibbons, Susie Banner. This is so exciting, isn't it just? Right, okay, less saying hello, but hello to everybody while you're saying hello to us in the comments. Welcome, and of course, a surprise. I don't believe we've really publicly announced this, but we are joined by Tom Williams, the COO, or COO, Chief Operating Officer, Athlete ID 86013, Tom Williams up in Harrogate. Hello, Tom. How are you doing?
Hi, Danny. Hi, Nicola. I'm actually incredibly excited.
We are too. We are too. So nervous, but also very excited because, yeah, all the eyes of parkrunworld are on us. So,
it's a moment. It's a genuine moment, isn't it? We were just saying before we went live. It is, and I think it caught us all by surprise. You know, when we decided, what was it, 3.5 weeks ago or something now, that New Zealand would be the one. And it was ready and it was appropriate and it was safe and all those things. And we kind of, I don't think we thought through then the emotion of it all. And then, of course, very quickly, you know, we're getting messages from all over the place just saying how excited everybody was, not just the park runners in New Zealand, but, you know, most of the 7 million park runners around the rest of the world. Wonderful.
Absolutely. May I say you're looking slightly trim?
Thanks very much.
No, because I'm not. But you're looking. I know you've been doing a lot of your rowing and everything, but it's good. It's good to see you're looking well.
Yeah, thank you very much, Danny. Yeah, I've been. I decided at the beginning. I mean, you know me very well. We've been friends for lots of years, and I tend to go either way. And at the beginning of lockdown, I very consciously thought at the beginning of March that I can go either way. And if I don't look after myself, I'm going to really struggle. So I thought I better look after myself for fear of what else might happen if I didn't. So I've done all right so far, but we're not through.
And you're trying to take down the wife, hey?
Yeah, well, the key, Nicola, is to not tell her until after she's done her not part run. That it's a race. Yeah. Oh, didn't you know? Oh dear, Sunday evening. I've only just told you.
Brilliant. Right. So whilst we have grown an audience and it's absolutely expanded, just want to give a little bit of finer detail because obviously we're not live from Pegasus Parkrun. The title says we're live, but we're not just yet. They're going to come on board in the next 12 minutes. So we're due to have them join us in the next 12 minutes. So that's why we wanted Tom to be with us and have a little bit of a preamble, a bit of a pre-chat before those guys come on. So give it another 10, 11 minutes and we should have people live from Pegasus. Just to inform that, well, I'm pointing that way. This is what I can see. It may not pan out on YouTube, but just over there is Nicola Forward, my co-presenter from the With Me Now podcast. And we used to do the Park Run show. So is this bringing memories back, Nicola Forward? Because we used to do a few pods with Tom, didn't we?
It's lovely being the three of us again. Yeah, hasn't been for years.
Shall we get into sing?
We used to do lots of singing then now.
Yeah. Ready to sing, Tom? That was your favourite part of it all.
No, it wasn't.
Right, and of course, I'm Danny Norman. I'm Athlete ID A482 and co-presenter of With Me Now too. Nicola and I, both 500 clubbers, and Tom, 281 park runs as well. And on your way, so we've all had to wait until
it's hard though, with the kids. Like Helen and I have to alternate, so you're already only got access to 50% of the, especially when the kids, Rosie, I mean, as you bike guys know, that Rosie was really into the buggy when she was young, but then she soon got bored of it, and then Aston was having none of it, and so we Yeah, Aston just used to lob stuff out as you went along, just randomly throwing things away, get to go and get it all.
Yeah. Okay. Brilliant. Oh, wow. All the comments are coming in. Wowzers. Okay. This is definitely our largest audience. It's going up still. It keeps going. It's growing. Okay. Wows. I thought the eyes of Parkrun World will be on us this evening. So yeah.
It's so exciting.
Well, I just hope everything pans out all right. I'm hoping they don't have potato internet in New Zealand like you do up there in Leeds, Nicola Forward. So it's
not so bad tonight, hopefully.
Sorry, what was that? It's breaking up because of your potato internet. Say that again. So I'm joking. Sorry. So, Tom, you're up in Harrogate. Nicola, you're up in Leeds. Yes. I am down in South West London in Chessington. The irony of it all, once Hannah comes in, I don't know if we're going to get very many New Zealanders speaking to us today. So Hannah's from Bradford Way. That's a home park run. And we're going to have the co-ED Jackie Hancock. She's run director this morning, and she used to live in England for a long time as well. So there's a lot of expat feeling, the sharing of the parkrun love over there on the other side of the planet. So yeah, exciting times.
Yorkshire will be very well represented.
It will be, absolutely. So what have you been feeling? Because I listened to your interview on the Parkrun Adventurers with Mel Urbacher, Tom, and it was, there's a lot. And I know that you've been extremely busy. There's been a lot to manage, your demands and your time, even in this down point. How's it been?
So far, touch wood, it's kind of gone to plan as we felt it would, but we've also always felt as part of that plan that the difficult part is still ahead of us. And so obviously we've been closed for 15 weekends, and closing was a relatively, I say relatively because it wasn't that simple, but it was a relatively simple process, I think, compared to opening. And once we got closed, there was that moment where we everything was closed suddenly. We literally all sat back and went, oh, there's no park runs anywhere in the world right now. And it caught us all, kind of Parkrun HQ, it caught us all by surprise, a real moment. And then we sort of settled into the rhythm over the last 3 or 4 months of speaking to event teams and supporting each other, and people have had homeschooling or not. And so we've kind of got into this routine. And I think, as I said in the Tuesday update, I think it was this week, there's going to be probably a period of, I don't know how long, but let's say 6 months from now till all of the events being open. And we know it could be 3 years and it could be 3 months. So I'm kind of making that up, but there could be a period of 6 months now where there's always somebody really annoyed with us for either not opening when they think we should have, or opening when they think we shouldn't have. And there is absolutely no way that we're going to be able to keep everybody happy all the way through. And, I just try and reassure people in the Tuesday updates, and we take that so seriously. We're so passionate about getting parkrun back as soon as possible in a safe and appropriate way. We're really confident it'll happen. Everything has moved more positively than we thought it would. So all of the we've been thinking about, I wonder where we'll be there in May, and when we'll be in June, and we're watching all the countries. We have a meeting every morning at 7:30, and we talk about the whole world. And everything's moving really, really positively. But this, I think, today in New Zealand, tomorrow in the UK, I think it's kind of the first step into phase 3 almost. Phase 1 being closing everything down, which was quite short and very intense. Phase 2 being this long drawn out bit in the middle of relative calm. And here we go into phase 3 as suddenly, we're already getting loads of questions. There's loads of park runs in the world, individual park runs, small groups of park runs, that could perfectly safely and appropriately happen within the guidance of that place, like Falkland Islands, for example. And so, that is going to get greater and greater, and we've got to manage that pressure. And hopefully, the parkrun community have been incredible all the way through. And we really saw that when we asked people not to go to their parkrun venues on the first Saturday that we were closed, and nobody did. Nobody did. There's 7 million park runners, 2,100 events around the world, and nobody rocked up at their event and had a freedom run type thing. So we were so impressed and so proud of the parkrun family, and they've been great all the way through. And if everybody can be kind of reassured that we are really, really focused on getting parkruns back in all parkrun territories as they were before, the parkrun we know and love, and we'll do that as soon as we can. And we think it'll be relatively soon, and we think and so far things are moving better than we thought they would. So touch wood, everything's good at the moment.
Absolutely. I mean, and I think you nailed it in your Tuesday letter, because I saw some comments about, the news is there's no news. No, I think the fact is that you put a signal out there, which was saying that you can't please all the people all the time. You have an impossible task to do and going forward. You do. I don't envy you for a start, because of the majority of people are behind you and support you. And of course, it's always very hard. I've always said this metaphorically, that it's hard to listen to all the positive whispers when somebody's screaming in your face. And even though a couple of people might be doing that, it drowns out the positivity coming in your ears. And but I mean, I expect most of us watching right now are big supporters of you guys. We know what the challenges are. I know, and Nicola, we both know the challenges that you guys face, and it's going to be the trickiest task going forward, as you say, to open up and be everybody. And I don't think anybody would want to be in your shoes. It's
with any unknown, though.
I don't
do your best with
mind
the information that you have at the time, don't you? So
but like personally, I enjoy being in this position, and I wish this situation wasn't happening. I'm not saying I'm glad it's happening. I wish this situation wasn't happening. But I feel quite comfortable in these sort of situations. What I would say is, you know, we're all different, and as everybody in the world has experienced this challenge in a different way. And some people's lives have got easier and less stressful, and some have got much harder and more stressful, and everything in between. And, you know, the parkrun staff are real people with really, really, really so passionate about what they do, but they're real people and they have their own stresses and strains just like everybody does. And you know, I think did we get called Satanists or something earlier? I'm sure you shared it.
I was like,
right.
No!
Right, okay, I wasn't going to bring this up, right, because I thought, because me and Nicola had a slight
difference of opinion, Danny.
Regarding that, and the exact quote is baby killing Satanists. I was going to introduce you as from Parkrun Global, Parkrun Cabal, as it were, because we're in league with Tom's
conveniently hidden all of, you know, the satanic material that usually
it's under here.
Yeah, under the rug.
The ghost outside in the garden right now. So, yes, and that's the thing. It's an interesting opinion. I personally know that person in particular is has expressed his opinion, and of course we tried to, and people have had to try to have discourse with him, and he's then hurled insults at him, and so be it. I mean, everyone's going to have varying degrees of opinion regarding this, and
people are finding this situation really, really difficult, tough, and we must always be sympathetic to that. And so, you know, quite often, you know, somebody will write into us and they're furious and they can be really offensive, but they say, well, hang on a minute, they're doing that because they love parkrun and they're doing it because they feel passionately about it, and that is a recognition of the work that we all do, the volunteers and the staff. And actually we need to take a breath, and often we'll just say, look, take a breath. We might sometimes say, I'll answer that tomorrow when I've slept on it. But you know, the vast, everybody's trying to deal with the situation the best way they can. And as Paul has always said, Danny, and you know, this was a big part of a big mantra for us internally, has always been to approach every situation thinking that the person has done whatever they've done with the best intentions and for the right reasons, whether they might be misguided or you might have interpreted it wrong, but they really are doing it with the best of intentions, you know, and I think that helps.
You and I, and I mean, especially, I mean, we've been in positions where we've reacted to something and then retracted. We've been, whatever life has affected us at that particular moment, and gone, yeah, maybe I shouldn't have said that. And there's the thing, no one's flawless, and sometimes we react
absolutely
about it, and that's the thing. And of course, like you say, varying people in varying positions with varying opinions, and you're right, you're conscious of that. The fact is that they have their reasons for saying what they do and having concern and care regarding it. Right, so interesting little topic to talk about, but now we're going to bring in, here she is. Are you ready?
Oh, my word. I've not seen Hannah forever.
All right, let's see if this kicks in. So live from New Zealand, coming in now. She called herself, ooh, Hannah Oldroyd.
It's dark.
And it's pitch black.
Night time.
Hello, Hannah.
Hannah.
Good morning.
Oh, she's there.
Wow, okay. So Hannah, what did we go through on our test call earlier?
Sorry.
Thank you.
Sorry, Danny.
Landscape. Is it really that dark there right now?
It is quite dark here right now. Yeah, we are. It's much lighter than when we arrived. It was absolutely pitch black. It's very cloudy, no stars, no nothing. But it's I don't know what you can see.
Wow. Okay, it's quite a bit. Wowzers. So you are calling in from there. I need to make sure I got this right. So it's Lake Pegasus you're going to be next to. It's Pegasus Town, which is North Canterbury. That's just north of Christchurch, or on the southern island of New Zealand. So that's why.
Yes, that's the one.
Yeah, it's dark right now. Wowzers. Okay.
It will get remarkably light, and I'm really hoping that we get a stunning sunrise, because it really does do a sunrise well, but it's looking pretty cloudy.
Wow. Okay. How's your battery coping? How much battery life you got on your phone?
We have got 97% as it stands, so hopefully
Right.
pretty good. I've got 2 battery packs in the car, and I've got Chris's phone, and apparently Jackie's got an iPad.
Okay.
She's just arrived,
Fantastic.
but yeah, I am literally here on my own. There is nobody else here at the moment.
There's nobody else there just yet.
There's
Okay.
Jackie the ED's here. She's just setting up the course, and Chris is giving her a hand.
Okay.
And her hubby's around, but that's it. They're not an early bunch out here, and it's pretty cold.
Right. Okay. Wowzers. Okay. So Tom, do you want to pop off? I know that you want to go back inside and sit with your family and watch this. Is that okay?
Yeah, let me just say hello to Hannah. Hi,
Well,
Hannah.
yeah, that's what I was going to say next. Before you go, before you go, say hello.
How are you? I mean, we can't have been in the same place or in the same video call for quite a few years, I don't think.
I'm thinking probably, was it the Westminster Mile?
It might be. Yeah, it might be. Where you?
Since then, I pushed Rosie round in a pram.
But that's
That's
it. Yeah,
right.
Good few years ago. Good few years.
Yeah.
Ago.
Tom must have been at a Pico race that you were at, Hannah.
I don't
I
think
have-
since then.
Ooh.
I don't think since then. I think the last thing I remember about Hannah is her running off into the distance at the Westminster Mile and beating me by about 45 seconds or something, I think. But anyway, so look, I am going to go inside and watch it with
Yeah.
Helen and the kids
Yeah.
on the big screen. We're really excited.
Well,
would-
love to you and the family, Tom. Thank you very much for joining us. Much appreciated you giving us your time. Enjoy the feed,
Pleasure.
Live from Pegasus, and all the best. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Yeah,
Thank you.
love to Helen and
Love to
the
everybody.
kids.
Cheers. Bye. Bye.
Yeah.
Right. So whilst you two talked amongst yourselves, the comments.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, good luck, Danny.
I've noticed a couple of them. So we've got 269. We're going to hit 300, I think, as it currently goes up nearer the time.
Oh, no.
We have, so people are saying they can't see you, Hannah. Yeah, I'm afraid we can't do much about the sun unless come up, sun. Come up.
Honestly, he's trying. The sun's trying to come up, but yeah, hopefully in a good few minutes we might have some
Okay.
more. But we are literally pretty much just past the shortest day, so there's not going to be much.
Yeah. So Hannah Oldroyd, athlete ID number.
94760, or
No,
is it 92760?
nothing like that at all. I can't believe you don't know your number.
Should I?
96790. Should you? Yes, you should. Yes, you
It
should.
wasn't
96790,
too
there we
far
go.
away.
It was miles away. Only 20.
I'm out of
First
practice.
guess. Anyway, 371 time park runner, 321 first finishes to your name. You're the most frequent first finisher in all of Parkrun World.
Feminine clap for that.
Oh no.
So you're there. Are you? And so of course we're going to speak to Jackie Hancock at some point as well. Hopefully they'll be joining us to make it a 4-screener. And Jackie is, if she comes in, you may need to go and prompt you. Are you going to be recording the first timers brief for us?
I can do the first timers brief, and I can also I'll try to do the main run brief as well. And then
Okay.
I will carry the phone on the run, and I won't promise any quality of audio or visual.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
is it icy though? Hopefully it's not icy, because you had your stumble a couple of weeks ago.
No ice up here. No, we don't get as
Huge.
much ice in Canterbury. No, we're on the winter course as well, so there's no slippy bridge. It's just a straight out and back on the tarmac. So no ice, and thankfully it stopped raining, because when we left home it was not all that pleasant.
Okay.
You.
Super.
Apart from weather fairies.
Yeah.
They can focus on
literally
you.
have. The further north we got, the less rain there was. So yeah, I don't know whether you
Okay.
can. I'll try and show you a bit of the course, but I'm not entirely sure you'll be able to see. So this is Lake Pegasus.
Mhm. What I'm going to do, Hannah, is I'm just going to spotlight you, because then what that does is it gives you big screen, right? So I can see you're going to be big. You're going to be big on the live screen, so you'll be able to show us around with a little bit more clarity.
Yeah, we can't see a great deal at the minute, but yeah, I'll just walk down to the. Yeah, a little bit more clarity. Yeah, I'm just. It's all right. That's my best side. It's much better than actually being able to see me.
Can I read you some comments? Can I quickly read you some comments as well? It's
Oh, go on then.
any swearing whilst running. So yeah, I mean, again, that's just a good reminder, Karen Spackman. If there is any swearing, I do apologise. Because if we're around the finish area, some people running over the line, we can't promise that there won't be any expletives, but hopefully there won't be too many. So cover your kids' ears just in case. Loads of people saying hello to you, Hannah. There's somebody asking if you're Are you Welsh, Hannah? Somebody asking if you're Welsh?
Not last time I checked. It's very much from Yorkshire, I'm afraid.
Yorkshire. But why Wales in particular? Because of course the countries, there's 22 parkrun countries, there's 29 New Zealand events running today, and they're running with a theme. Would you like to tell us about that? She's gone. Brilliant. The signal.
No, we lost her.
Come back, Hannah. Hopefully she'll kick in a second.
Let's take the spotlight off her then.
Yeah, let's take the spotlight, shall we?
Otherwise we've just given everyone like, she's back, she's back.
Sorry, Hannah. Wales. What's going on with Wales and Pegasus Parkrun?
Well, so each one of I've just completely missed what you just said. So each one of the parkruns in New Zealand is adopting another parkrun country. So ours is Wales this morning, and somewhere in my car I've been completely disorganised. I've got a bunch of Welsh flags. So yeah, that's our country. We've got one of the guys is Welsh speaking. Oh, you can see me now with the light. Welsh speaking, so he's going to do a bit of a spiel at the start, I think, in some Welsh, and I'll also get the run director to ask everybody to refrain from swearing, including me. For anybody that knows me well.
Okay.
Yeah, we've got a couple arriving now. I can't actually see who it is. I'll try and show you our minimalist. We're only a small park and we only get 100 to 150 runners. So this is our
that's perfect, Hannah. That's called what? That's in and around the what number? The ideal number.
That's it. Oh, don't test me this morning. I know exactly what number it is. I know I can't remember the name of it.
Dunbar, Hannah, Dunbar.
Dunbar number 150. I'm going to spotlight you again, Hannah. I'm going to actually cancel the spotlight video. No, hang on. I don't want to cancel. Let's try again. Let's get you up on the big screen. I want to see your lovely Yorkshire glory. There you go.
Very chilly Yorkshire glory this morning.
Chilly Yorkshire. So your boyf, which is Chris, is he not running, or is he running and then barcode scanning? Is that right? Or
he's running, and then I offered to barcode scan, so he's going to do that in my place.
Okay.
There's only so many things I can juggle at once, unfortunately. So yeah, he's gonna. Okay. And his international media career is staying at 0. Okay. Apparently.
Fantastic. Right. Where is Jackie? Where are the rest of the team? Are they there at all?
Yeah, hold on a minute. I'm just doing my terrible job of getting some flags out of the car. Yeah, we've got 2 people here at the moment. Jackie's over here. I'll go get a say morning. Flags. Oh, hang on. Yeah, we haven't got another device set up yet, so.
Okay.
Morning.
Ah, hello,
Good
Jackie.
morning.
Hello, Jackie Hancock. Hello.
Sorry.
It's not raining though, is it? Is that right? It's not raining?
Not raining. It was raining when I left home.
It was absolutely pouring when I got up this morning.
Ah, there we go. Pouring. I don't know if you caught that. It was pouring when Jackie got up this morning, and it was it's been pretty wet underfoot. But thankfully, we're all on the tarmac, and it's not cold enough to freeze, so we should be all good.
Is there anybody with a New Zealand accent available?
I don't know. Trudy. Hang on.
Is this Trudy
We
Dig?
need to prove that this is live from New Zealand.
There we go. We're live from New Zealand, and we do actually have a Kiwi in the house. So
Hello.
This is
Hello.
Trudy.
I've banned button. Hello. Yeah. Hello there.
Pegasus.
And cold.
And cold, yeah. Oh, give us a quick bit about your parkrun story. How did you end up being part of Pegasus?
Being part of Pegasus, done about 158 parkruns and just kept turning up early and got roped into helping.
Beautiful.
How are you feeling about this morning?
Sorry?
How are you feeling about this morning, about the return of parkrun?
Really excited. Even managed to drag the other half out of bed to come and support us.
Oh, well done. Not a park runner?
No, he's not, but he'll come down every now and then.
Oh, brilliant. Well done. Come down to a special occasion.
I love the New Zealand accent. I absolutely love it. Pegasus and did. I love it. It's absolutely
It's beautiful, isn't it?
it is. So this is Trudy Diggs, right? So you're Co-ED, is that right, Trudy?
Yes, I am. Yes.
AKA Digger. Is that your nickname as well, if I'm not mistaken?
No, that's my other half. That's his nickname.
Oh, that's his nickname.
Because
Okay,
he's got
fantastic.
2 Jeffs, yes.
That confused me as well. Okay.
Jeff Mack and my Jeff. So my Jeff's Digger.
Your Jeff. Okay, fantastic. Brilliant.
Yeah. But like eggs, we have eggs on toast.
Eggs.
Yes.
Eggs on toast.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be able to get over the accent. Fantastic. Right.
It's
I'll
got
try and find
so
you some
much
more
lighter in the last 5 minutes.
It's amazing how quickly it's like when the sun drops, it goes, but when the sun comes up, it comes up pretty quick. Yeah, and we can see snow on the mountains in the background, although you can't see from here, and it'll be terrible on the phone as well.
Sunrise is starting to come up over Pegasus.
Pegasus.
Brilliant.
I love it. Can you say Pegasus like 100 times for me? I love it. It's amazing.
Pegasus.
Yes, I like it. Yeah, I love that. I'm going to record that. I'm going to use that.
That's the pod name then, Pegasus.
Pegasus.
With an
It's going to be
eye.
my ringtone. My future ringtone is what it's going to be.
Oh no.
Hannah, we've been asked, what's the logo on your top? Someone's asked.
Oh, this is my kind of training group in Christchurch. This is the DGRS, Don Gregg Racing Stables, who are terrible at signing up and remembering the barcodes, but they are all down at Hagley this morning.
Okay. I won't.
But without barcode.
Yeah, I won't ask you more about the barcode thing. You're forgetting about that.
No, we won't go down the barcode route. I've tried that one. Yep, we've got a few arriving now. I just need to actually recognise some faces.
Okay.
So Hannah, I've been doing my research on you, and so you've got 12 of the course records in New Zealand. Are you looking at the others? Have you been to them all?
No, there's quite a few I haven't been to, and there's some that somebody's taking a photo of me. Karen, there's quite a few that was set up.
Act natural.
I tried. Sorry, Karen's trying to take a photo of me. There's quite a few that were set up while I was living over in the Netherlands, because my partner was over there, and we were in a parkrun drought. So, yeah. Sorry, I'm being attacked with a camera. So yeah, no, there's quite a few I've not been to, but hopefully I'll manage to get my reluctant parkrun out and do a bit of touring, because Chris is not very keen on the whole parkrun getting up early on a Saturday morning thing. So he's been dragged out there this morning. He's disappeared into the distance for a warm up because he's refusing to have anything to do with media or anything.
Oh wow!
Maybe
Really?
he'll be a convert after today.
Yeah,
Maybe.
probably not. But he's done quite a few parkruns in the last year, so we're working on it.
And Hannah, you're not that far off the country record. What do you reckon? Are you going to give it a go at some point?
Off.
You're not miles off. It's like 12 seconds, 13 seconds.
Yeah, that was a few years ago when I was a bit fitter and I wasn't falling over on black ice. But anyway, hold on a second. I will find you another Kiwi. Karen?
Before you do, just very quickly, this is the amazing thing about technology, that we're speaking to you on the other side of the planet right now, okay? And yet your quality of your call is better than Nicola's, who's in the same country as I. That's the madness as well. So anyway, sorry, yes.
And we're on 4G in the middle of nowhere, and Nicola's on potato Wi-Fi.
Potato Wi-Fi in Leeds, absolutely. Hello there, Karen. Is that right?
This is Karen Mackay, partner of Jeff, who set Pegasus up. How many years ago? 4 years ago. Yeah. So, tell me a bit about your parkrun journey and how you got involved with Pegasus.
With Jeff, I gather. Yes.
Dear. Excited to be back this morning?
Yes. I even came in the same car as him.
That makes a change.
I know. Standing joke. If he's dressed up, I take my own car.
I love the fact that E is a vowel, is an I in New Zealand. It's amazing. Can you please say Pegasus for me?
Pegasus.
Oh, no, it's not Pegasus. Oh, okay, I'll bring that down.
Don't be all disappointed.
No.
What are you up to this morning, Karen? What will you be doing?
I'll be doing just the 5K. Yeah.
Oh, you're going to be taking part. Yep. Okay. Yep. Are you excited about it being back? Are you looking forward to it? How excited are you?
Yeah, no, it's good. Yeah, really good. Yeah. Got a lot of things going on at the moment. So, yeah, taking the backspin, but that's okay. I'm here and yeah. No,
Brilliant.
it's good. It'll be awesome.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Thank you. Awesome.
Everyone
Have
else
a fantastic run. Super. Right, Hannah, you do me a favour. Can you go and ask Jackie for me? Is she going to come in and go live with us at some point? Is she going to have her own device? So, of course, when you go off to do
just trying, she's just having a chat with a few people at the moment, but I will see what I can do.
Of course, this is the awkward time because she is run director. This is the most intense time leading up to the whole thing. And I recognise that you want to go and get ready for your run as well. So I am conscious of that.
Don't worry about me. I'll toot around and do what I'm doing. Yeah, Jackie's just giving a brief to a few of the volunteers. So I'll just let her do that before. Sorry?
Tootle.
Hannah's tootle is much faster than Danny or I have ever run.
What's your marathon PB, Hannah?
Yeah, this is a 5K, not a marathon, so that's not relevant.
Actually, Nicola, I think you'll find that Hannah isn't faster than me 8 years ago. Now, sure.
I was waiting for that, Danny. I was waiting. Well, actually, once upon a time, I did used to be a very good runner.
But Hannah you were first. Is that your first in the UK? What happened at London? Because you were off the main start line. You were first overall, weren't you? In the England Championship, is that right?
No, I don't know. I think I would say, yeah, I'm not quite sure. Second overall-ish. But I had the advantage that I'd been in New Zealand for the summer, training through the heat, and everybody else had been training through the freezing cold British winter. And then we had that weird 25, 26 degree day in London. So it was kind of normal for me, and everybody else just basically got to cook. So yeah, I had major advantage there. But yeah, that was a good day out.
Fantastic.
And what is your marathon PB? Tell us.
What? Yeah, marathon PB. Tell us.
Hi.
Oh, she found someone to avoid the conversation. Wales, yes. Wales. Borida to you. Is that a daffodil?
Yeah, you found a daffodil.
And Tom Jones, is that Tom Jones?
That's this is Tom Jones, yeah, aka Jeff Mack, our Pegasus founder. Right, well, just before we meet Jeff, I'm just going to
I was just going to ask Danny as well. Danny, what do you want us to do at the start? So Hannah's going to...
Oh, it's Jackie. I didn't realise it was you, Jackie. Sorry, I thought it was someone random. Sorry, I didn't know. I do apologise. I had no idea. We'd love to see in discuss. We'd love to see your brief, please, and then of course the start line, and then of course I believe that you get to see people as they go out and back as well as being Hannah out there. So we'd love to have you in a 4 screen at some point. So if you have a device that's available to join in with us, that would be greatly appreciated.
So I'm just going to log on to that now. So
okay.
So do you want to do that now or after the briefing? Maybe we'll do that after the briefing.
Do it now. Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah.
Okay, we'll go. Digger's joining us. Digger's our film man for the day.
Okay,
hold on.
How busy is it there, Hannah? How busy do you reckon it's going to be? Is it busier than normal or is it like usual?
At the moment, there's probably 20 people here. And there's a couple out. Chris has gone out for a run on the course to warm up. We've got one of the dogs. We've got Rob appeared here. Morning, Rob. We're broadcasting live to the UK. It's all right. It's fine. Don't worry. How did you end up roped into Pegasus parkrun?
Oh, just need the day to go for a run each week.
He looks fast, Hannah.
Been missing it.
And Rob also has a gorgeous dog as well, and a very speedy girlfriend, wife now. Yep. Wherever she is she here this morning?
Show us the dog. Show us the dog, Hannah.
Hang on. There we go. Can you see? There we go.
What's Papa's name? Odie.
Odie.
Hello, Cody.
Odie.
Oh, Odie. Sorry.
Yeah, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. Rob, before you go, you've got to say Pegasus for us.
G'day, Pegasus.
Yes. Thank you very much indeed. Right, Hannah, Ian Rutson, and Urban, he who must not be named. So if there apologies for anybody watching us who sometimes you slip into sort of references and little jokes. Herman Urban, he who must not be named, Ian Rutson, has done the job. Hannah Oldroyd's marathon PB, according to Power of 10, is 2:44 and 53 seconds.
Wow.
Thank you, Ian. Morning, Herman. Morning. Well, thank you. And somewhere, right, apparently we have our mayor, whose name escapes me.
To
but somebody
run
wants to
or
call me.
Mr. Mayor.
to oversee the event?
Sorry, say again, Nicola?
Are they going to run?
I'm not sure, because he's clearly in disguise at the moment. Yeah, we've got a few people arriving now.
Surely the mayor's going to have a big chain around the neck that gives it away he's the mayor, right?
See, that's what you think, but bearing in mind we're in New Zealand here.
And
Okay.
not to
Hold
run,
on a second,
Danny.
I'm going to find out from Trudy. Right, we're going to meet.
What do they have instead? Like daisy chain or something instead of a golden chain?
Say again?
Hello.
I'm not sure. Meet.
Okay. They say never work with Yorkshire lasses and animals.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Anyway, right.
Very excited to be taking part in the park
Oh dear.
very shortly.
Who's absolutely gorgeous and yep, has just completely flattened me, literally. Right. So.
Is this the finish funnel then behind you, Hannah?
Hang on. Danny needs to let us in the meeting for Jackie.
Oh, sorry. Yes. Sorry. My apologies.
Take bail from the UK. I'm just going to move away so that we don't interfere with each other as well.
Do you want a Welshman with speaking Welsh?
Right.
Kimra.
Oh,
I love that. Kimra. He's got a Kimra.
Camera. Yeah, he's just connected to my camera somehow. So I'm not. Can you see Digger separately to me or not?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
But your audio may slightly, if you're very close to each other, your mics and sounds may be slightly out of sync.
Just
Depends.
walking away.
Okay.
Hannah, was that the finish funnel there behind you?
Yes, it was. I'll just walk around and I'll show you the finishing funnel. Sorry, there's a few around at the moment. Morning, Debbie.
Morning, how are you?
Just say morning to the UK.
Hi, how are you?
This is Debbie Wilson, another one of our regulars at Pegasus.
Yeah.
So excited to be back.
Oh, you've got a crowd.
You're live with the UK. We're live streaming at the moment to the UK. So
Okay, nice,
sorry, what are you
right.
doing?
Lisa.
And excited to be back at Pegasus. and
Definitely.
parkrunning.
Yay. Where else would
Okay.
we be on a Saturday morning?
We're very jealous and envious. We're very envious of you guys. Very envious. Yeah.
Hang on a minute, my name is right. I'll show you the finish funnel briefly. Jackie's also shouting me. Not sure you can see that.
Bunting, Welsh flags.
I'll finish funnel. Oh, daffodil pack.
Welshman.
Why? Who's this? Who's this person in the daffodil costume? Who is this?
Hold on a second. I've also got you a
Welshman.
die.
I've got a Welshman. Two
Yes.
Welshmen.
Oh, good morning.
What a
Sorry,
Oh
Dan.
no!
Yeah,
Right, we've got our Welsh representatives here. So tell us a bit about yourselves, guys, and how
So-
you ended up at Pegasus. Or whatever you've got Welsh.
well, I don't know. So how did we end up in Pegasus? Well, me and Lockie live in Waikuku, and we've got joint friends back home in Wales.
Oh,
South
hello.
Wales.
Oh.
South Wales.
South
And I
Wales,
just want
yeah.
to know I'm the first front rower in today.
Yep.
First front rower. for you.
Yes. So we live locally, and we've been running here a couple of years now. So I didn't think first couple of times I didn't think I'd ever get round, and now I'm up to 130 odd runs. Yeah. So
Like all
that's
the family in South Wales, Swansea, Cardiff, all over.
Absolutely.
It was a good.
so I got a little. Can I say some words?
Yeah,
Right.
go for it.
So I'm not a Welsh speaker, but so Boradar Redu Cymru. So that's runners of Wales.
Okay.
Yes. Dau Dwi. So that's Dau is my name.
Okay.
Yeah. And Dwi'n Doda a Waikuku Beach. So that's I live at Waikuku Beach. So I wanted to talk about two words today, right? One in Welsh, one in Maori. Yeah. So in Welsh, the word Cynefin means habitat, haunt. Yeah. And acquainted is a familiar place. Right. So that's it. It doesn't really translate into English, but in Maori, there's a word turanga waiwai.
Okay.
And turanga waiwai, turanga means it's a standing place, yeah? So Turanga is a stand in place, or YY is feet. So it's literally a stand in place.
Yep.
So it's translated to a place to stand. So Turanga YY are places where we feel especially empowered and connected. They're our foundation. So the two words, whereas Cynefin doesn't really translate into English, and it's a better translation from Welsh to Maori. So I can show we're all agree that whether we have Cynefin or we have a Turanga YY, we're both connected to parkrun.
Awesome.
Brilliant.
Well done, Dave.
Excellent. Thank you very much, chaps.
Deep. Early on a Saturday morning, loving it.
Thank you. That was
coming.
awesome. Cheers, guys.
Brilliant.
Right, I'm just going to walk
Thank
over
you,
here
Hannah.
now because we're starting to get our trademark Pegasus sunrise coming up. So I'm hoping that you guys can see it.
Yeah.
Hannah, I don't know if we have got any audio from Simon's screen. I can see the video, but no audio.
Hold on a second. Oh, no, I'm not quite sure what he's been briefed to do. Hold on.
Right.
First time he's briefing? Oh, first time this is done?
Yeah.
It was done behind you, Hannah. Just as the guy, just that chap was reading out the Welsh thing, I think it happened just behind you, so we just missed it. That's all right.
Fair enough. Sorry. Right, we're ready for the start briefing in a moment, though, so...
You need to get ready, Hannah.
I'm just going to I'm just going to get somebody to hold this because I haven't warmed up or even taken my ski jacket off yet. So let's have one quick blast of the sunrise.
But yes.
And I will probably
Simon's
I'll just try and get something to just trim this on. Simon, will you just hold that on Jackie while I get changed? Oh, you have to turn it around. It's selfie mode.
Where's the turn around thing?
Oh,
I knew this would be chaos, but it's organised chaos-ish. But it's
Sorry.
Go on in for us.
Let's get closer.
Go in, Simon. Go right up to the daffodil for us.
Really,
Yeah,
Danny?
really, Jackie. The eyes of the world are on you. The eyes of the parkrun world are on you. You better not call it a race, Jackie. And the rules.
Make it quick.
There's no winning.
Right. Let's pin this.
This is Pegasus Parkrun, run number 204. And you may have noticed just a slight theme going on. We have adopted Wales to represent as they can't run yet. So we have some Welshmen. Di is going to start us off in Welsh, but we'll do all the stuff first. We also have Danny here with me now in the
Hello,
UK.
and Nicola. Hello.
And Nicola too. Right. Do we have any brand new parkrunners, never run parkrun anywhere before? At the front there. Awesome. Over there, over there, over there. Welcome. What a one to pick. Do we have any visiting parkrunners?
What a day to restart parkrun.
Woo! Anyone else? From Greytown? Woohoo! Anyone else? No, awesome. Okay. Any milestone runners today? Dean, how many?
On the way to 50.
Nice one, Dean. We'll get a photo of you afterwards in the 50 shirt. Oh, another one? 100! Woo! Nice one, Sandra. We will also get a photo of you in the 100 t-shirt afterwards. Okay. Parkrun rules. Is everybody listening? Children under 11 must be within arm's length of a designated adult.
We're watching and listening. We're listening, Jackie, to make sure we get it right.
Dogs are welcome. One per runner. Short lead. Under control. Yes, including runner. No wheels on the course except pushchairs and wheelchairs. We are doing the out and back course because it's winter. Please keep left wherever possible. Show me your left hands. Keep on that side. There will be people coming running fast at you at times. Our tail walker, Carol. Where's my tail walker? Carol has a whistle in her pocket. If you hear 3 short blasts on the whistle, it means somebody is in trouble. Please look to see if you can help. We also now have an AED, thanks to Jeff's friend, whose name completely escapes me at the moment. I had it written on a piece of paper, but I forgot to bring a piece of paper. Brett. Okay. Brett very kindly donated us an AED. It is in the green box next to the scanning table. Should anybody ever need it, please don't need it. Thanks for the flat white and the good time. Discount at the flat white if you show your barcode, and they've made cake. An added incentive to go down. Claire will possibly be here with the coffee van too for after. My volunteers today: Paul, timekeeper, finish tokens, Jeff or Tom Jones, barcode scanner, Chris over there. Tail walker Carol, and my marshal, who's already on the turnaround point, is Maxine. Well done, Marshall. Well done, everybody.
Round of applause from you.
We're videoing just before I start you off, so I really need everybody to come in close, right up to the start line. We're going to stand here. We're going to go. I'm going to shout out Pegasus Parkrun is representing. We're all going to shout out Wales. And then Di's going to teach us quickly how to say 1, 2, 3 in Welsh, and then we'll go.
Yeah, do you want me to know?
Yeah, tell us now, and we can practice.
Little bit of language lesson. So we're going to count 1, 2, 3. So you will say after me. So 1 is in. Di. 3. So we're going to all shout together when we say, and then we'll go.
And then we'll go. Yeah. Okay. Awesome. Can I just?
Who has this? Who has this?
Paul can hold that one.
Yeah.
Can you just take the camera as well, please?
Oh, right.
You just got to kind of funny that way. Oh, all right. Cool.
Thanks, Hannah.
That one.
I'll take that one.
Right, everybody come in closer, please. It's just for the photo in the start, so faster and get in front. Oh. Come on in. All right.
You like me? Yeah, I like parkrunworld.
Parkrun restarts. This is the re-beginning. Here we go once again.
Right, so we're just doing the recording. We're not starting yet. Nobody start yet.
This is when it all goes horribly wrong.
Pegasus Parkrun representing Wales! Woo! Please don't run me over. I'm going to stand right.
Yep. So once again, it's 1, 2, 3. So. In, die, 3, go!
That was a full start. I saw a full start there. Someone went off early. Cheat. Disqualified.
Oh, and they're off, Danny. Parkrun is back. Wow, after all that time.
It is. All right, so Hannah's muted herself. So Simon, this is where we're in a bit of difficulty because Simon, whoever's on the camera, Simon, can you hear? Can you give us a thumb in front of the lens on your, whoever's using Simon's device, can you give us a thumbs up in front of the lens if you can hear us or not? Because we can't hear you.
Although we've got a mic now, so hopefully we do have sound on that device.
Oh, okay. So so whoever's holding the device, yeah, we can't hear you though. Is there any way you might be able to see if you can?
Maybe hear me again.
Hello,
oh, Hannah. Yeah, we've got you back, Hannah. Excellent. You are unmuted now.
Take care, Hannah. Be careful. Are you able to talk to us while running, or is it going to be a bit too much?
I will try and see what I can do.
Okay. It's very noisy, Hannah. So what I do, we're going to mute you. Is that all right? We're going to keep your camera on to see the run. We're going to mute you. You focus on your run, and then we'll go switch back to the volunteer area. Okay.
Yep.
Is that all right? Okay. Beautiful. Right. There we go. Now the person holding, I'm not sure who's holding the camera. It says Simon Hancock on it. The difficulty here is trying to get, there's no audio out coming out from there. So if
It's moving though. There's definitely somebody there.
It's definitely moving. So we've got video feed coming in. This is the only.
Oh, here we go. Look, we need.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Oh yes.
We
beautiful.
can hear you. Excellent.
Not my device. We've got it sorted.
Yeah.
Perfect. Well done. Thank you.
Sorry, who was the person holding the camera then?
Jeff.
Hello,
Digger.
Jeff. Hello, Jeff. Thank you, Digger. Oh, Digger. Thank you. Thank you very much, fella. That was a fantastic job, may I say, that you did. Thank you very much.
No worries.
That was brilliant. Yeah, I asked to unmute it and everything. It works, so that's fantastic. Excellent. How are you feeling, Jeff?
Yeah, good, great. It's good to be back. I'm not a runner. I was years ago, but got a knee and an ankle that tell me I'm stupid when I start to run these days. So fitness is other areas.
Okay. Can you turn the camera around? Can we see you at all?
Oops.
There you go. Hello, Jeff. Well, brilliant. So are you there as like a video comms person this morning, or are you doing other volunteer jobs?
So I'll just flip the lens round. Hold on. My wife's a park runner.
Okay.
And I just get roped into help on a regular basis.
Okay.
Do you just do what you're told? That's always a brilliant role.
Yes, my dear.
Yeah.
Those magic three words.
Jackie's still doing her thing.
Brilliant. Excellent. So, Jeff, what is your volunteer role this morning? What are you going to get volunteer credit for?
I'm not registered. I just come and help for the love of it. For the socializing. Yeah.
So tell Jackie that Danny asked, can you get a comms person volunteer credit? Because you've done a great job with the camera this morning.
But
no worries. I'll pass that on.
Have you got a barcode, Digger?
No, I haven't. I haven't registered. So Jackie's right here beside me.
I'm going to get him to register in a minute.
Yeah, she's going to get me to register and get me a barcode
brilliant.
so I can get credits.
I'm going to take you for
Yay! Excellent.
Okay.
Get some people at the turnaround point. Oops.
How you feeling, Jackie? By the way.
I'm feeling relieved, actually. Yeah, no, it was okay. It went okay. And people listened to the briefing, so that was good.
That's always handy when people have actually paying attention.
I think the pressure of having you guys there was enough to make them listen better.
They need to be on their behaviour.
I don't know what Nicola's saying. I don't know what Nicola's saying either. This is the internet is terrible. It's always been.
Okay. Cool. I'll take you for a walk. I'll show you some of our summer course. I'll just turn you around again so you don't see me.
Okay.
There we go.
Nick, what was that question you asked? Try again. Sorry, Nick. What was that? Ask again.
Oh, I just said so people were on their best behaviour.
Yes, they were.
They
were
indeed. Absolutely. Right. So
where are we now?
So this in the summer, we run over this bridge. So in the summer we do a 2-lap course, but in winter we do an out and back course.
Yep.
So our runners come over here in the summer, but it's just too slippy in the winter. So I'll take you over here, and we'll probably see Hannah coming past not that long.
We're being watched by a lot of people, may I point out, and my phone is going off. My phone. Thanks to everybody for all the messages.
This is our view as we run over the bridge.
Wow.
Looking round. So that's what park runners see as they come over. I'm just going backwards.
Careful.
Oh, Hannah's lens is gone. We've lost Hannah. Hopefully her battery's.
Oh, no.
Hope she's not fallen over. Hope she's okay. Hope she comes back. She might be out of signal range. So there she is. Oh, something's going on there.
Well, they're hoofing it round. I can see them down there. You probably can't see them a bit far away still.
How nervous were you leading up to all this, and Jackie?
Very
nervous. Very.
Yep. It was. Yeah. I think nervous about the whole restarting thing, not just about you guys being there as well.
Yeah. Did you sleep?
I did. I always sleep. So
Brilliant. Okay.
sleeping's not a problem. I had a couple of beers last night as well to help.
Okay, fair enough. Right.
And did you have to concentrate extra hard today, or was it like riding a bike and you've just flown back into it?
It's kind of like riding a bike. I didn't even read through the briefing before I did it today. We have a checklist.
Brilliant.
So any of our run directors can have the checklist, and then we don't forget anything.
Jackie, can I ask you your opinion on something?
You can.
We had an email come in. We had it come in about 30 minutes ago. Danny Norman is wrong. Danny Norman is wrong. So this is obviously basically to do with the podcast. Discretion on New Year's Day park runs should be at local level. Many still want to continue. What should I reply to that? Agreed.
Sorry, I missed the first part.
Sorry, I'll read the email again. So
Jackie, why are you getting her involved, Danny?
I just want to know what Carrie D's opinion. Discretion on New Year's Day park runs should be at local level. Many still want to continue.
I'd love to continue, but we've got to stick with. Oh, there's Tom Jones going for a wander.
That was a sentence I wasn't expecting as a reply.
For what?
Yeah. Okay. So what do I reply?
Doing?
What do I reply, Jackie? Do you want to say agree to disagree?
I think we have to. Here's Hannah. We have to stick with what Parkrun have decided.
Okay.
Here's Hannah and Chris coming in, and Jeff's got something surprise for them.
Are they at the front?
Yeah, they are. Here they are.
Here they come.
What's she saying?
Get over there and do your job.
May I say, Jackie, this is panning out exactly how I envisioned, and
awesome.
A massive public
craziness.
For you've facilitated this. You have helped us out with this. You could have easily said no, but excited, and so thank you very much, because
we're really grateful.
The responses and feedback in the comments. I mean, there are hundreds watching right now. People are loving it. Bring back the double, save the double. Someone said, no. We'll go over this. I'm going to fight you all. Bring it on, everybody. I'll fight you on regarding that. Karen Spackman, keep your knickers on, girls. Of course, Karen Spackman's being a bit cheeky. It's not unusual.
So right now there should be 24 park runs back in parkrunworld.
Is that because the other 5 start later? Is that because the other 5 start later?
Oh yeah, 5 will be starting in what? 48 minutes. 48 minutes. 5 more.
Fargle, Wanaka and Dunedin and Balclutha. Here we go. Some more runners.
There you go. Hello, everybody. Waving to the runners as they go past.
Yeah, the others don't start till 9 because it's pitch black down there still.
Yeah.
And here's Hannah and Chris coming back.
Already?
Yeah. At the out and back course, the turn's only just down there.
So we've been going for what? Roughly about 10 minutes, 9-10 minutes, is that right?
Yeah, probably about that.
Okay, so there'll be
running guys.
Well done, Hannah.
So there they go. Did you want me to take you up to the turnaround point, or do you want me to go and talk to Pam, the photographer who's standing there?
Whatever's most.
Pam, our photographer, is going. Please don't come and talk to me.
Go and get her. Then the minute she does that,
what are you going to do?
I'm just going to go and talk to Pam, the photographer. Here's Pam, the photographer. She's really busy apparently.
Hi, Pam. Hi. Hello. How you doing?
Pam's our amazing sports photographer. She gets the most amazing photos of our park runners.
Fantastic.
Awesome.
Brilliant. She missed those few when we were distracting her.
Yes. It's all right. She'll get them on the way back. She'll get the bumps on the way back.
we are at your behest, Jackie. Whatever is most convenient and easiest for you as run director. I'm obviously very.
Oh, there we go. We've got a very enthusiastic Chris running past.
And buggy runners as well. I respect as a fellow ED for Junior Run and RD as well, that I know that you have to be making sure in case of incident. We don't want to distract you in case you need to be called away. But anything what's
I might hand you over to Digger then, and then you can talk to Digger about what you want, and I'll head up back. So I'll leave you with Digger, and I'll head back to the start line. So if you want anything more, I'll be at the start finish.
Is it wise? Is it wise for us to make our way back to the finish line because Hannah will be coming?
Yeah, let's come with you.
Yeah, let's join you on the journey. Okay.
Yeah, the rate Hannah runs, it's probably worth it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I mean,
You've got to race her back now.
You do have to race her back. I was hoping we'd be able to see. Her camera is just a bit.
We've got a big, long, straightish bit just before we get to the finish, and I can't see her down that yet. So
is your course? I'm assuming next to a lake is pancake flat, right?
We've got a little. This is our slope.
We're going up it at the moment.
Mountainous.
I wouldn't even call it hill. It's a slope up to the bridge. That's about the steepest it gets.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, it's pretty much as flat as a pancake.
Wearing hiking boots for the cold and to make it up the steep incline.
Get the walking poles out, Jeff. Get the walking poles out.
Guys, you're nearly at the top. Keep pushing.
Yeah, the summit's in view.
Yeah. Almost there.
So quote Sir Edmund Hillary, we knocked the bastard off.
There you go. I knew we'd have swearing. I knew it.
Yep. Oh, but when you're quoting someone as iconic as that, I think it's allowable.
And it's now 9:20 here enough in the UK. It's late. It's past
after the watershed.
It's after the watershed in the UK now, Jackie. Yeah, it's all good. Yeah. Comments are flying in. I'm going to have to go through all of these when we come back. This is making so many people happy in the UK. So many people. And the Wales thing, may I say as well, Jackie, we had this conversation when you and I spoke on Zoom a couple of weeks ago. I have Welsh heritage. My granddad, who passed away earlier this year, was Welsh. So I find it amazingly fitting that you're thinking Wales today. And of course, and the gentleman who spoke to came from South Wales, where my granddad came from. So
cool. My cousin lives in Wales. And my husband Simon went to university in Pontypridd.
Yep.
And my sister went to Wales in Cardiff. Went to uni in Cardiff even.
Yeah.
She did go to Wales and went to uni in Cardiff. And we always used to go to Aberystwyth on holiday. In fact, one of the parkruns asked me to do a shout out for somebody who smelt like a weasel. Josh, somebody from Severn Bridge Parkrun. I was going to do it in the briefing and then thought, oh, that's possibly not appropriate for the briefing. So I'll leave that one and throw it in there for Danny instead.
Yes,
Josh Baker smells like a ferret.
Context. Can I give context on that before we do that? So
yes, you can.
I did say there would be in jokes and things. So Severn Bridge, Jonathan Carter probably did it, or maybe Susie Bannon. When I went to Severn Bridge, which is an iconic parkrun, because of course it goes over the Severn Bridge, the original Severn Bridge. Yep. The graffiti in the tunnel where they finished, there is Josh Baker smells like a ferret, and it's a meme of theirs, and they've caught me out there regarding that. So
funny. Funny. There we go. Right, let me introduce you to Claire. This is Claire from our local coffee shop, the Flat White, who have been amazing supporters, and she has very, very lovelily brought the coffee van, so now I can be caffeinated, which is always a good thing. Nobody wants an uncaffeinated Jackie. Long black, please, Claire. Thanks. So
can I make a shout out and appeal? If there's anybody watching that can improve Nicola's internet, then let us get in touch with us. That would be greatly appreciated.
Good old technical issues. Hey,
I'm feeling sorry for it because, of course, we can't, because it suddenly breaks up and goes a bit robotic, so we can't quite hear what you're saying on occasion, Nick. I'm going to out for you. We're going to sort it out. We're going to strengthen your signal for you. Let me just sort that out. Right. Okay. So, did you have a rough count headwise? You know how many people are out there at an estimate?
No, I've got no idea. Jeff, did you do a head count?
Just very, very rough. I think we're somewhere between 80 and 100.
Okay.
They go between 80 and 100.
Super.
Let's take that. What do you reckon? 84.
Yeah.
Okay.
84, you reckon? Okay.
Yeah, go on, Danny.
Taking bets. Danny, what do you reckon?
Well, 85. So therefore.
I'm going to go 90.
86.
Jeff says 86. I'll say 90.
So I'm sandwiched. It's like the price.
Claire says 92. Other Claire? Okay. How many people? That's not fair because you didn't see. 102. Okay, Claire's going
89.
89 for Digger. I hope everybody's remembering their own numbers because I've forgotten mine already.
Oh, it's recorded though. So
Yeah, we can
watch
check back.
Oh, we've got runners in sight apparently. Oh yeah,
Oh,
there they
Okay.
are. You probably can't see that.
No.
I'll stand at the end of the finish chute maybe.
Jackie, I love the way you went people. So where are you from originally?
Well, before we moved to New Zealand, I was from Sutton.
Sutton. Yeah, not far from where I am.
Sutton.
Yeah.
No,
Chessington way. Yeah. Okay.
Sutton. No T's.
Sutton. No T's.
Sutton.
Sutton.
Sutton. No T's.
S-U-O-N.
I worked in Croydon.
Okay.
Fort Neath. And my best friend still lives in Coulsdon. So,
Okay.
and Simon used to work in Tolworth. Oh, Claire, you're an angel. Thank you.
Tolworth. Brilliant.
Woohoo! Coffee.
I've never seen a daffodil drink coffee before.
Have you not? Would you like? It's not very exciting. Here, I'll turn the camera around briefly before my glasses have steamed up now too. Because
Don't worry. People are guessing. People are guessing in the comments as to how many people. They're having to go there. So we'll find out who was correct. Everyone's guessing there.
They had the unfair advantage of being able to count while we did the briefing. There we go. Here's Hannah and Chris.
Here she comes.
Oh,
So, yeah,
let's unmute her soon then, Danny.
Lucy Maris was saying that.
Over.
Lucy Maris was saying we've forgotten about it, but our camera's slightly gone.
Woohoo!
Here we go.
Yay, there she is.
Super.
Unmute her,
Oh,
unmute
Hannah.
her. Oh, there she is.
Another first finish. Another one under your belt, Hannah.
Well
Yeah,
done.
it was chilly.
322 now. I'll just add that to the notes. Another one. There you go.
How was that, Hannah? You made it look easy.
I know, it's quite off-putting, isn't it? We've got
Something was
story
not
on
easy. I was not worried about the other half.
Petra, you're now going live to the UK.
Hello, Petra.
How
How you doing?
many times have you done parkrun, Petra?
I don't know.
Once. Once. Twice. Oh, sorry, twice. I'm trying to persuade Petra to come and do parkrun with me, but she won't. Right, she's got lots of other things she does.
He's on the way. I thought it was too.
Get your breath back, Hannah. What was your time? Hannah, what's your time? Hannah, what was your time? I am interested. I want to know your time.
17:37.
Pardon?
17:37. So I'll take that.
Tootling in 1737, right?
Yeah, it does help when the other half with the name of Norman is kind of right in front of you all the way.
There you go. Danny, I'm going to hand you over to Digger again, so let me know if you want anything in particular.
Okay, brilliant. Thank you very much, Jackie. Okay.
Because I'm going to drink my coffee.
Who is the fast
Okay.
runner between the two of you?
So just before we carry on, can I just say a massive thank you to Parkrun UK, Paul, Joe, Tom, James,
Who?
Helen,
Context, surname, Hannah, context.
Sorry. Oh, Parkrun UK staff. Oh, Push Kerber, Josh Kerber. Sorry, a bit tired. Gonna sit down on the pavement for a bit. Nick Pearson, CEO, Tom Williams, COO, Helen Hood, General, amazing at everything. Just having to lay down. Thank you. Basically, I wanted to run. Pretty much eliminated COVID, but we're not completely.
You've covered your mic with your hand, Hannah, by doing that. Try again. All right. You did.
Sorry.
Better.
This is why you don't go live with idiotic Yorkshire runners.
Duly noted for next time.
Everybody. We are not being complacent in New Zealand about eliminating COVID, and we do feel for everybody else in the world who's been affected by it, family, friends, parkrun, and we do know there's a very real chance of it getting back into New Zealand, and there being community transmission. So we're all being vigilant, and we just want to say hello and support to everybody else in the world, because we're enjoying this, and we wish you could all join us really soon.
Absolutely. Amen, Hannah. Brilliant wording. Absolutely agree. Thank you very much for saying that. Absolutely. Fantastic.
Yeah, we're all dreaming of the day where we are where you are. Maybe not 17 minutes, because that'll never come. But
I wasn't expecting that
Running
today.
again.
The young Norman behind me. Go on, Rob! Rob and Erdy just coming into the finish now. I'll spin round and get some more footage of some guys coming in. I think Digger's up at the finish, so.
Yeah, so what we were thinking about in terms of when this ends, we would ideally like to be there when the tail walker comes in. Now, we recognise that is going to be potentially a drain on your batteries and your data, guys. So.
Not sure on my battery right now. I've still got about 75%. I'm happy to stay here as long as you need me. We do have some walkers out there.
Okay.
I might just put some walkers on. But yeah, we do have a couple of walkers out there. So the tail walker could realistically be getting on towards an hour, which is
right.
Just see them coming around 2K now.
Right, okay. So we may have to call it, because we did say till 9:30. We recognise it's going to be a bit late for everybody online in the UK. So is there any opportunity for you to go to catch up with him just so we can have a bit of a word at all? Or
I will go and try and do that now.
You could have a bit of a cool down, Hannah.
Cool down.
Sorry, say that again?
You could have a bit of a cool down or warm down.
I'll go for a
Which
cool
side
down.
of the fence
Cool down. Team cool down.
Just for the record.
Digger.
Before we do this, I'm going to.
Yes.
I've been really...
Can you hear me? Is it cool down?
Yes.
Is it cool down or warm down after a run? Or
cool down.
Yeah.
Oh, was it cool down? I'm just going to go get my barcode scan because I haven't even managed to do that yet. Come on, Chris.
Yeah, don't take the token home with you, whatever you do. You have to go and get scanned. Do they have are they using the app or are they using the old school scanners at the moment?
We're using the app because the other Norman is actually scanning and he downloaded it at a comedy night last night. So we are using the app. And I think we pretty much have been for about over a year now. So yeah, It seems to work. Be a bit more reliable, especially in the Kiwi sun. Right, we'll lose you for a moment.
I'm a big fan of the app. No doubt I will have an email sent to me telling me that I'm wrong at some point. Everyone's shouting, cool down. Lucy Maris says, no, away with you. Get out of here. Stop watching our feed. So I'm just recognising that I'm just keeping the tabs on the viewing figures. And I recognise, it's starting to go down. So I just realised that we're going to start winding this up. But if we can just have a quick chat with maybe the tail. Thank you for showing us the finish area, Digger. It's much appreciated. Looking happy.
I'll send it on to them.
Scanning, there we go. Watching the scanning.
Yeah, live with Parkrun UK. Yeah. So if you want to say hello to Parkrun UK, hold on a minute.
Hello, Parkrun World as well. I think we have a lot of international people. And Australia. Oh no, it's 3:30 in the morning, isn't it? There. 4:30, 5:30.
We've got our South African representative.
Absolutely. Hi. What's going on?
Can you see us? Hello.
Yeah, we can see you. We can see you fine. Yeah, it was great. Thank you. It didn't get any easier, but my recommendation over the lockdown is to practice because I didn't, and I'm almost dead.
Yeah, welcome to our world. Yeah, we know the feeling.
Nice to see you all. Good luck.
Thank you. Hello to us.
Right, I'll try and go over and get a word with our tail walker.
Brilliant. Thank you.
Super. Thank you.
Just on my cool down. Just it's cool down. Get that in
Welsh dragon coming in.
There is a Welsh dragon. Can you see where he's going? Oh yeah. Spider dragon.
That's a cracking costume he's got on.
It is, isn't it? Yeah. Spider dragon can do whatever a spider dragon can.
Do a quick mask down for the camera.
Oh, it's a bit scary.
So yeah, a plan of action now, because I'm starting to watch people depart. A quick chat with the tail walker, and then if we can say farewell to Jackie, and then we'll tie it up if that's right.
And Hannah, who is faster, you or the other Norman? Who has the fastest PB?
Fastest parkrun PB is me. Fastest 5K PB is the other Norman.
Ooh, so you're really close.
He's much faster than me, but he's perpetually injured. So he is much faster than me, but we've had some good battles, and that was one of them.
Are you injuring him in his sleep then, or something? You sound like,
yeah.
Is that what you're doing?
He injures himself by doing too much.
Okay. Super. Well, thank you very much. And may I say, Nicola, how have you enjoyed that? How have you felt watching all this?
Really excited.
Yeah.
It's just so lovely how parkruns all feel the same all over the world, that same feeling, watching the start and watching all the runners set off. It's just brilliant. And the same now, watching these runners come in, such a familiar feeling, and yeah, it feels a bit like home.
Okay.
I just can't wait. I can't wait until we're back.
May I say a quick thank you as well to everybody that's watched us today, that everybody that has put in amazing comments and the love that you have given us, and to watch the emotions and everything. This has turned out so much better than I could have imagined. It's been a great occasion.
Good morning to parkrun in the UK.
Fabulous. Well done this morning.
Oh, hopefully you caught that. I'm just picturing a few of our walkers on the coast.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good work.
You're back at the finish as well.
Yeah,
Super.
it's lovely seeing people coming in the finish.
Guys, do you say hello to parkrun in the UK?
Yeah. Hello, guys. Hello.
Hi, guys.
How many parkruns have you guys done?
This is the first one.
Oh, right. First time parkrun.
Brilliant.
How are you? Sorry, I won't slow you down. How how did you get involved in parkrun?
Well, actually, through Karen and Duncan, they encouraged me to come along and get involved. Yeah, it's really cool.
More often, so another converted parkrunner person. And you kind of squeeze in the middle of you there.
Yeah.
So, Karen David, how did you involved in parkrun?
I'm Mary. I'm
Sorry, Mary. Oh my lord. Confusing me. Yeah. So, Marianne, how did you get involved in parkrun?
About 2 years ago, just decided needed to.
Anna, your finger's in the way. Sorry.
Sorry. Technical fail.
30 odd in now, so
fair enough.
Yeah, really love it. It's great.
Awesome. You got it back then?
Oh yes.
Have you been doing much during lockdown?
Not a huge amount, no.
That's all right. Enjoy. I'll let you crack on.
Thanks,
I'm loving your daffodils.
Love the daffodils.
Yes, we've got daffodils on all of the kilometre markers as well, because we're obviously Kiwis. We're in kilometres, so I don't know whether you saw us on the run, because I imagine my visual was terrible because I kept realising that I had my hand over it. So
we'll forgive you when you're running 17 minutes.
Yeah, absolutely. Right. How far are you from the finish area, Hannah?
From the finish area, probably about 300 metres.
Okay.
I can pop back.
Is that all right to pop back? You and Diggers, can you pop back and go and see if Jackie's available quickly, so we can just say thank you and goodbye? Is that all right?
I will indeed. Let me just
well, thank you.
Across.
Whilst you're doing that, I'm just going to ask you to unmute Simon as well. I had to mute him just a little bit while you're talking to the tails just then. Thank you to people with the comments, lovely comments. Well done to us for broadcasting. Thank you, Roger Wilson, John Wheatley, and everyone else, Christopher Healy. Parkrun is back. Absolutely, Parkrun is back. I'm going to go through all your comments afterwards. Thank you for watching and being a part of this proceedings, people, everyone that's watched. Thank you to everyone who shared us and to let people know that we were doing this. We've really enjoyed it. I mean, it's been fantastic. I've really felt the love the other side of the planet regarding this. It's been amazing. And we've got so much love and likes, although we do have one unlike on our YouTube video. It's always one. Always one, isn't there? Probably because I said something about NYDD.
Oh, I think that was when they swore. Let's blame the lot, down there.
I blame the Satanists. It's the Satanists I blame myself.
I could blame the Lancastrians, but I'll probably get in trouble for that.
What was that?
I could blame the Lancastrians, but I might get in trouble for that.
It's all right, you saying that from over there, Hannah.
Sorry?
I don't know what she said either, Hannah.
Oh, my silly internet.
Oh, potato internet. I said, now I've stopped. I said I couldn't blame the Lancastrians, but I'll probably get in trouble for that.
Yes. Let's not have any division between the Lancashire and Yorkshire, please. None of that now.
That's the one.
We're all one and loving.
Oh. And before we catch Jackie, thank you to Danny and Nicola for letting me be part of it. This is way out of my comfort zone. I would never normally do it. After a few sleepless nights in the week from hell, thank you for letting me be part of it.
Yeah.
You've done a brilliant job, Hannah. Thank you.
Yeah, you have. Well, I know that you've had it tough. You did your hip. You've had trouble moving recently. You had a bit of hassle with your home. You've had a very stressful week. So I really appreciate you again going out of your way to put this on all the hassle during this week. And I've been noticing. I want to say thank you. Yeah.
And I want to say thank you to, I won't be able to get away with him because he refuses to, but my partner Chris, who was ridiculously supportive. I'm not particularly parkrunner. Right, I will just go and find Jackie for you.
I thought you was going to say ridiculously attractive just then for a second, but okay.
Say that again?
I thought you were going to say he was ridiculously attractive, but you said ridiculously supportive in the end. I thought.
He is ridiculously attractive as well,
Yeah.
but obviously that's your title, so I can't steal that one.
No, but all Normans are ridiculously attractive. It's just a fact. It's just a genetic fact. All Normans ridiculously attractive. Yep.
I will go sneak a peek at our trusty scanner.
Okay. How could you even breathe after going that speed? Danny Corder says. Right. Here's Mr. Wales.
Hold on a second.
And Hannah was chatting to us at the start.
And Kelly. And
no, I know it's not.
Xavier.
Which one? Pick a twin. Pick a twin.
Just hold on a minute. I'll just find a quiet spot. We'll go over there. Oh, we've got a few more international, but living in New Zealand parkrunners. Oh.
I just want to say as well,
Right,
Digger,
cool.
Hannah, can I just quickly say as well, thank you, Digger. Your camera work has been fantastic. It's been brilliant. It's been stable. It's been giving us a fantastic insight while Hannah's been running as to what's been going on. So a massive thank you to you.
Yeah,
Not a problem. You're welcome.
Super.
Oh, we're
Very
just
kindly.
starting to get a nice bit of winter rain over here.
All right. Have you got Jackie yet? Hannah? Have you found her?
I have got Jackie, yes, and I've also got.
Okay, so good people. I'm gonna mute the finish area so we can hear you. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, we're a bit close. Can you hear us now?
Yeah, all clear. Yep.
Cool. Right, Jackie is back. Our living daffodil.
I love that costume. I really do. Amazing.
It's amazing.
Thank
you
you.
doing an upside down tea.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Nice.
We did have what?
Jackie,
This morning.
thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. I think that has
You're
been.
very welcome.
It's been the closest that we
I
can.
would say any time, but I think you'd probably take me up on it, so I'm not going to say it.
Never again.
Yeah, people are saying that. So can we go live every week? And I think there would be a call for it. They really would do. But it's been the closest that we can get to parkrun without actually doing one, and we've put it through the airwaves, through the internet, as it were. So huge thank you. It's gone. Hopefully, it's gone swimmingly well, and yeah, just amazing. Thank you so much.
Parkrun is back.
Oh, it was nice to be part of it, even if it was a bit stressful. But it was nice to be part of it.
Bless you.
So hopefully you don't mind, but we're going to have to say ta-ta now because it's getting a bit late. And we're going to, have you been practicing your Zoom face? So when I hit the end all, we have to have like a little Zoom face. So love to everybody at Europe, love to everyone at Pegasus, love to everybody at Parkrun New Zealand, love to everybody that's watching. It's been amazing. Thank you, Hannah. If I've forgotten anybody, then Mark Brookerhurst.
Love to everyone in Parkrunworld. This will be us. We will all be back eventually. This will be us. We just have to hear me or am I potato internet?
I will relay it, Nicola. You said basically to the rest of the parkrun world, Nicola was saying, is that this is going to be us soon. It will be us soon. So we'll be joining you. And yeah, and I agree. Absolutely fantastic words. Right. So thank you for joining us, Nicola. We're going to sort your internet. I'm going to get a technician to sort it out for you. And yeah. Well, thank you to Mark Brookerhurst for being on Twitter. Thank you for Kirk J. Shepherd for monitoring Facebook. Love to you all, guys. Take care. And if other countries come back online and want to do similar, we're down for that. So all the very best. Have a brilliant rest of the morning, guys. And July the 4th, Independence Day to the USA as well. Take care, everybody.
Oh, we've got our Americans here as well.
Yay.
Bye-bye. See you. Bye. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.